Rabbi, Erev Shabbat Shalom, with regards to the location of the Nerot Chanuka. So as follows: Nerot Chanuka, according to the original takana, according to the original enactment of the sages, should be left b'tefach hasamuk lapetach mibachutz. It should be lit on the outside of the doorway, within one tefach of the doorpost on the outside of the house. Why? That causes maximum pirsumei nisa. That causes the passerby to see it. Throughout the generations, it became dangerous to do so. The minhag has become, all of the poskim say, the Rashba says, the Bet Yosef, the Ramah, they all bring down that the minhag nowadays is to light the Chanukah candles inside the house as opposed to outside. There are still places, for instance, in Eretz Yisrael, some people still do it, but in Chutz La'aretz it's very rare. And the minhag among all of the Gedolei Yisrael, especially in Chutz La'aretz, is to light inside the house. The question becomes, when lighting inside the house, what's the best place to light the Chanukah candles in the house? According to the simple understanding of Shulchan Aruch, and according to Maran Zechron Avram and Chazon Ovadia, the halacha is that if you have, even if you're lighting inside, if you have a window that is facing Reshut Rabim, that is facing the street where there's passerby, even if you're on a high floor, if you have a building across from you and people can see it, the halacha is light it in that window. If you're too high, if you're above 20 amot, about 35 feet or so above the ground, you're above 3 stories high. So over there, it doesn't really, it's not going to help you too much to light in the window, because the Chachamim say that in Adam Sholetet Bo, above 20 amot, people don't look. So now what do? The halacha is, then there's an inyan to light b'tefach hasamuk lapetach mibifnim. There's still an idea that a person should light within a tefach of the left doorpost inside the house. The Ben Ish Chai and the other Mekubalim say that even if a person has a window, they don't say it beferush, but they say no matter what, according to Kabbalah, it's always better, even if you're lighting inside, to light on the left doorpost on the inside, which means opposite the mezuzah, so a person can be surrounded by mitzvot. When you do that though, you should light between 3 and 10 tefachim off the ground. So it's a little bit complicated. And also, when you're lighting b'tefach hasamuk lapetach mibifnim, when you're lighting on the left doorpost of the door within a tefach, you have to remember that you are locking yourself into the house for at least 30 minutes, because you can't move it. And it's blocking the door. If you have little children, it's also not safe. So whichever way you want to go, according to the Kabbalah, next to the door, on the inside. According to the Pshat, if you have a window, on the windowsill, facing the outside, but primarily, the minhag, nowadays is to light it from the inside. Like we said, Bezat Hashem, today's December 4th in general. On Arvit of December 4th, on regular years, which this is, we would have begun Baruch Alenu from tonight, but obviously there is no Baruch Alenu tonight, it's Lil Shabbat, so Baruch Alenu will commence immediately by Arvit, Shel Motzei Shabbat. This evening, Mincha, Kabbalat Shabbat and Arvit is at 4:05 p.m. Shabbat Shalom.